Welcome, everyone. It's time to play Measure 37's Fib or Fraud Sweepstakes. Today's total Oregon land grab jackpot giveaway is $15 billion. Let's meet today's contestant, Kitty.
Thanks, Jim. Meet Charlie Hoff. Charlie is a Tualatin land speculator who's playing today for $10 million.
Can Charlie subdivide his 53 rural acres in Clackamas County, or will he leave tonight with $10 million of taxpayer money?
Let's play Fib or Fraud.
Mr. Huff, I see that you have a sales agreement. Is that correct?
Well, I have instead of an appraisal.
What? No appraisals? No proof? I just don't understand, Jim.
Well, Kitty, Charlie believes Oregon's land use laws have devalued his property to the tune of $10 million. He is here to collect on what he believes is owed to him by the state of Oregon.
Now, wait 1 minute. What if the state of Oregon...
That's taxpayers to you and me, Kitty.
What happens if the taxpayers can't afford to pay Charlie's $10 million?
Whoa there, Kitty. You're getting ahead of the game. Let's get back to the action. And keep in mind, any Measure 37 claimant can invent the value of their loss right out of thin air.
I went out and got, comps and stuff like that. But I've also had multitude of offers to buy the property recently, not yesterday when we was, if you were, or when our
It makes it a little different.
It sure does make a difference, Jim. At the time of Charlie's hearing, his property was assessed at $500,000. If Measure 37 isn't reformed and Charlie's claim is approved, he's saying his property is worth $10 million.
Not only that, Kitty, because taxpayers can't pay Charlie what he claims his property is worth, the county will have to let him develop it any way he wants.
You mean no zoning, Jim?
That's right, Kitty. Anything goes.
Someone made a comment that there was a stream on the property. There is no stream on the property. Even after this 2.5 inches of rain we had, right now you can go up. The upper portion is dry.
You talked about the nature of the drainage, as you called it, on your property. For a long time now, these have been called intermittent streams.
There is no such thing in the English language. But if you look on their Metro map, they still have my property, about approximately 23 acres of my property set aside in a wildlife habitat. And if they don't apply it, that's fine. But there is no habitat there.
Aw, Jim, look, whitetails.
I logged and cleared the property.
Is that logging, Jim? And what is that machine?
Well, sure as heck isn't a chainsaw, Kitty. I do see one stump. And speaking of stump, Kitty, do you think Charlie will be able to stump the commissioners?
Is it fib or fraud?
Let's review. No appraisal.
No stream.
No habitat.
I did count 4 deer, Jim. And what about those logging practices?
I saw stump.
Here we go, Jim. Looks like the commissioners have an answer for Charlie.
We have a motion and we have a second. Clerk will call the roll.
Commissioner Sowa?
Aye.
Commissioner Kennemer?
Aye.
Chair Schrader?
No, it is approved. Congratulations to the applicant. We do hope that you attend to the concerns of the safety and infrastructure needs of the area.
Pardon?
You would anticipate developing this property yourself, then, is that?
Yes.
Tell them what the losers get, Kitty.
Well, Jim, Oregon taxpayers get the home game of Measure 37 that the whole neighborhood can play, including
Strip malls,
traffic,
condos,
asphalt,
gravel pits,
crowded schools,
ruined farmland,
dry wells,
congestion,
garbage dumps, and much, much more.
It's all the time we have for Measure 37's Fib or Fraud Sweepstakes. Join us next time when our contestant will be Stinson Lumber, playing for $279 million. There is a way for Oregon taxpayers to win Fib or Fraud, and that's to reform Measure 37 by voting yes on 49 this November. Remember to vote.
I like the public process.